the other day reaching out, trying to get us to like meet him, trying to get J. Cole to meet him once again. The reality is Yusuf doesn't know what he wants. That's the reality of the situation. It's not he wants to be a singer, he wants to be a rapper. He genuinely has no idea what he wants out of life anymore, and it's probably for a variety of reasons. He is probably mentally so strained from the corruption that money gave him when he was at the top of the YouTube game. I heard him say one time, and I don't know that I believe him because there's a lot that Yusuf says that isn't necessarily in reality true. He said something like, I had $15 million in you know, the way that YouTube monetization was working back when he was on top of the game. It makes some sense that he had a lot of money to him and that he blew it all and that he's made these comebacks and fall-offs and comebacks and fall. It's because he's not understanding what it is he truly wants. He knows how to get views. He knows how to create attention and buzz. But ultimately, the craziest thing about it, he wants to be a star. He wants to be thing that we, I hope, are discouraging our kids and their kids from being, which is just a social media influencer to be a social media influencer. You get what I'm saying? Like, yes, I am on YouTube and I do commentary about things that I care about, like boxing and MMA and sometimes football and basketball, covering current events with you guys here on Wade's World. But I'm seeing an uptick in trends of just children wanting to be influencers for the sake of just being them, because they want attention, just because they see money and they see fame, and the same reasons maybe they wanted to be movie stars and musical artists and athletes, but without the actual passion to do what they want, to make the money and the fame like athletes and actors, musicians did, if that makes sense. That's how I see Yusuf. His passion is, I want attention at all costs. And he does these drastic things. And again, they all end up backfiring because at the end of the road, when you push away all the stuff that he says about, you know, wanting to be a motivational speaker, I think he said, and wanting to be a musician, these are all little things that are just going to try to keep relevancy on his name. At the end of it, there's nothing there for him to latch onto, for him to want to be, which is why I think even as far back as 6 years ago, when he was going through, again, I call it a mental episode. I think the guy has completely just drained himself mentally and only knows how to do the thing that he really shouldn't do with his life. It's like somebody that only knows war, only knows addiction, or only knows the thing that they do well or function well on, and the very thing that...
He won't stop attacking and like getting into stuff. And I don't want to let him just run around the house because I know he's going to get into stuff.
It's keeping them from being their happiest self. And quite frankly, these addictions to whatever it is, attention, fame, money, they turn him into a terrible person, like they do for